I think I gotta hurry up to record this because there's a storm gathering up power and it's starting to rain now a bit. It's gonna be heavier. I think it's bad for the sound too when it's too windy, right? So this video is about preparing your car. I was thinking about this winter doing a video like how to prep the car for the Nordic winter, but I didn't. So then I thought, should I wait to the next winter maybe, or now when I just emptied my car, cleaned my car, took out some winter stuff, prepping it for the spring, for the summer. I thought, I can make a video about that. It doesn't need to be winter, summer, but there are some differences, of course. So yeah, basically stuff that is good to have in your car. Maybe it's a bit different if you live in an urban area or if you live like this out in the forest. So this is like the forest edition. And of course it depends on who you are, maybe. Many factors that play in here, but yeah, this is my version. You can copy some of it if you think it's good. You can think it's bad. You can think whatever you want, but I'm gonna walk you through it. Talk a bit on how I think when I prep my car, and maybe a question we should all ask ourselves before we go into the prepping of the car or walk through what I have in my car. Like, why is it good to have stuff in your car? Your car is your vehicle. You go from A to B. What should you have in a car? What this is interesting. What does a normal person have in the car? Like a normal person. You stop 10 cars on a road and you go through their cars and like, what's the average items, gear people have? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm a bit weird when it comes to stuff like this. But if I'm gonna guess then, what does a normal person have in a car? Not normal to me. Maybe they have something to charge their phone, right? A cable, yeah, like USB cable. Most cars have USB. Do they have extra water and stuff? I don't know. Nah, maybe not. But if you open up the trunk, is it stuff to change like a tire? That's usually standard when you buy a car, right? Maybe it's stuff like that to change a tire. What else do people have in their cars? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe if you're a normal person watching this, you can write what you have in your car. So, but I'm thinking like this, okay? I'm thinking like this. What I should have in my car is not, well, of course, we should all prepare ourselves for the doomsday, Ragnarök. Then you need to have certain stuff. But also in like everyday life, like what if there's an accident on the road and the road is closed off for 2-3 hours, maybe 3 cars have crashed. I've seen a lot of that because I've been a firefighter for 10 years. There's a lot of shit that can stop the road. And it can take time to open it up. Right? Maybe something happens with your kid, with you, someone in the car, so you need to go to the hospital. Something unexpected happens. You need to just, or they call you, your dad is in the hospital, you just need to let go of everything and go there. Could it be helpful to have stuff in your car then to if you need to stay at the hospital for a couple of days? I don't know, was that a bad example? When the unexpected happens, there's a car crash, you need to use your vehicle as like a base or your home. So that is one thing, to prepare for the unexpected, right? I'm doing that. But also, since I'm an outdoors guy, like a survival guide, like a forest guy, I also think when I prep my car that if me and the kids, bad lightning, are just out on the roads, driving around, going somewhere, and I see a small lake, especially now when the weather is getting better, I like to have stuff in my car so I can just, hey kids, let's go to the lake, let's make some food, let's have a little camping moment. Yeah, you get stuff like that. I think about things that are good to have in this life that I live. So the car becomes like an extension of me as an operator or a person. Like if you think like EDC, what you have on you, that's an extension of your capabilities. And if you have a knife, you can do 20 things with it. If you don't have it, you're limited. If you think that your car in a way is like a massive EDC extension, I think that's a good way to look at it. And also, I can't stop the life I live have shaped the way I think. It's quite obvious, and I understand that the way I think it's a bit different from how many other people think. And since I'm the outlier here, I'm the weirdo. The other ones are normal. So I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just different. Maybe better prepared though. But yeah. If you've been in shitloads of unexpected situations, jag kommer snart den bara. You yourself, but also seen a lot of people end up in them and heard about it. So then you start to think differently. So yeah, let's look inside the car. There we go. So, water. Why is water good to have? Well, without water you die, my friend. Let's say you get stuck in traffic for many hours, the kids are thirsty, they become grumpy, they're tired, they're sad. Coffee is good. Water is good. You can also make coffee if you have that with you, or the possibility to boil it or make food with it. You can give other thirsty people water. Water is good. Fire extinguisher, awesome to have. Things burn and you can put the fires out with the fire extinguisher. You can be a hero to someone. Most fires, I mean, if you attack them in their early stages, they don't become big fires. So good to have. Extra gasoline. Why is that good? Well, there's a stop. Maybe the road is shut down. Maybe your payment card isn't working. You're out on the roads. Of course, gasoline is good. You can also help other people who are stuck on the road. So multi-thinking here. Help yourself, help others. Here I got a fanny pack. And I got a lot of equipment in the car, so let's say, oh, I'm gonna stop the car and hike in the woods. I can take my fanny pack and I can gear up with the stuff I have in my car. Empty fanny pack also here. Just a backpack that I can gear up with stuff I have in my vehicle. Here we got a small gas stove. These ones are really cheap, and you use one of these in it. Is this perfect if you want to boil 2 kilos of potatoes? No, it is not. But smaller dishes, heat up water, fry something. Works really well. And I think I paid like $35 for this.
It's healthy.
There are better ones. Ear protection when I shoot. So, here. Should I pull everything out? Yeah, of course. I cannot be lazy here. Ska du hoppa in här, Embla?
Jag ser.
Klättra in.
Jag ser.
Du får hjälpa mig.
Jag ser då.
All right. Here we got water, a thermos. What else? Life straw. So you can purify water.
Papa,
We got plates, we got gas. We also got teröd for the triangia. 2 of these. And then I have one small like this and one big. And that is for tallrik. Those red ones are for this small gas burner. Primus. 30 bucks. I had it for years. But here I have stuff so I can make coffee, I can make noodles, I can heat soup, I can fry bacon. Yeah, like a small portable kitchen solution. Is this for like emergency use? Well, you could use it in emergencies, but mostly I'm using it when I'm out with my kids. And if I have it in my car, I don't need to pack it all the time. I just know that it's there.
Papa.
Ja. Ska vi titta i den andra lådan, Embla? Oh, here's a helmet. Maybe a normal person doesn't have a helmet in their car. I like helmets. Maybe you need to use a chainsaw. Maybe you need to help a friend with something dangerous. Maybe you have nostalgia of being a firefighter, having a helmet on, protective gear, and you feel sad that you don't do it anymore and you want to do some role playing and feel cool. So whatever your reason is. Okay. Here we got another box. Jag ska bara lyfta upp. Wow. This one is packed with calories basically. Some protein shakes. I got them from my friend Sim from Estonia. Thank you, Sim. We got beans, sausage, French onion soup, chicken soup, honey, canned fish, blueberry soup, coffee, tuna. Oh, what do we have here? Something for the kids.
Oh, you can both get.
Candy. Yeah. Well, this is mainly for just I'm out somewhere, maybe I don't have the possibility to go home, maybe I'm out in the woods, maybe I'm out on the roads, I need some food, I can just stop my car by some lake and put on the gas stove. I don't need to go into some gas station to buy these hot dogs that's been laying there for 3 days sweating. They are good though. They're probably not good for you, but they are good. Let's see. So we got water, we got some extra bags, we got helmet, we got stuff to make food with, ear protection. Here we got the box on the top, like stuff that you might use more often or want to have easy access to. For example, dog leash. Dog leash everyone should have in their car, because even if you even if you don't have a dog, you can, if you see a loose dog running on the road, you can use the dog leash. Plastic bags. In this I have things to make fire. Got some rope, walkie-talkies, Mura knife, the new color, batteries, optical wipes for the glasses or your binoculars or whatever, binocular, wet wipes, and toilet paper. Why is that good to have? Kids. Daddy, I want to poop. You said you didn't want to poop. Needed to poop. 5 minutes into the car ride. Sometimes you gotta deal with those situations. Or they puke in the car, or you puke, or you shit yourself. And akta den. Mosquito, what's it called? Yeah, for mosquitoes, bugs. Gorilla tape. I got a radio in there. Candle. What else? Yeah. Balaclava. For shooting. Ropes. Yeah. Here we have a mosquito hat. This is something I add when it becomes spring and summer. Let me see, Embla. Not something you need in the winter. 2 sleeping bags. A pair of boots, extra boots. One of these is like a pillow. Also the kids can sit on it in the car if needed. Or sit on it in the forest, or you can use it as a pillow. Here we have an extra box that you can fold. Maybe you need to just you're gonna have some outdoor dining and you want to grab stuff from the car, you don't want to carry all the boxes, you can have this. Put some noodles in there, some coffee, some tuna, some triangle stuff, and go out there. Yeah, also in the box with all the gas burners and triangle, I have of course knives and forks and stuff. So here's the big box. Let's see. On top here we have a wool blanket. Then we have a wool sitting thing. We got rain cover. One of these mattresses that you can blow up. Toilet paper, wet wipes, wool shirt, pants, underwear, socks, beanie, reflective jacket. Good if something happens on the road and you need to be visible in the middle of the night. So, yeah, extra clothes and stuff. Rain jacket. Also, what do you call it? Blanket if you want to go swimming in the lake. Let's see. Yeah. Then if you open this up, yeah, 1 second. So underneath the trunk there, I got gloves, ordinary working gloves. These thick welding gloves. If you need to do some heavy duty, super hot thing with your hands. Maybe open up a burning car. I don't know. I got these strops, so if your car goes in a ditch or something, someone can pull you out, or you can pull someone out. Maybe. I got more rope. I got 3 cans of this. You know, if you get a flat tire, you can blow in this foam. What else do I got? A small box with tools. And I'm no mechanic, so yeah, basic tools. What else do I got down there? Yeah, axe, shovel, knife. That is not allowed for everyone, of course, but if you work as an outdoor guide, or if you use it daily in your job, if you're a carpenter, yeah, you can have stuff like that. I go to the forest and I work. I need it. And having just, even if you're not allowed to have an axe, have a saw. Maybe if like a tree is laying over the road, you can just saw it off and remove it. Yeah. So under there you can have things that you don't, hopefully not will use, or that you use sometimes. Now the storm is gathering up. I gotta hurry up and record the inside. The rain is coming. So quickly in here. First aid. A really well equipped first aid kit. Map of the local area. Flashlight, flashlight, flashlight. Candy. Notebook, ridiculously big coffee mug, EDC pouch, glasses, another flashlight, rechargeable, like a small EDC pouch or extender. In here we have multi-tool, pens, cables, power bank, yeah, stuff that is good to have. Yeah, one last thing from the inside of the car. This is something that I see many people forget. And it's easy to forget maybe, but if you have kids, my friend, I know we need to be the ones that can fix shit and whatever, but think about the kids. Add some stuff for them if they get bored and you have no iPad, or you're out in the forest, or you're stuck at some road. This is just a good advice. Like a small game, Iron Man, magazines, pens so they can paint and stuff, some cards. Yeah, extra water for them. Also candy is good to have in the car. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe I forgot something, maybe I didn't, but this is how you can make your car like a mix of a survivalist vehicle, first responder. Oh, what are you doing? Gör så igen. Haha, du når inte. Ja. Being prepared to deal with unexpected things, but also just if the opportunity appears, you see a beautiful lake, you have the kids with you in your car. Hey kids, let's make some soup. Let's take a swim in the lake. You know what? We have sleeping bags with us. We can sleep in some wind shed or something. Just, yeah. Have some fun with it. And if it's there in your car, maybe that raises the chances that you will actually think like this. Oh, a beautiful lake, I have these things. Maybe you have some foldable chairs, maybe you have some nice blankets. You can just, yeah, use it. That's everything from me. Bye bye.